hope everyone's doing well out there. Fucking Bill was over. I just uploaded that last video. He fucking hung out till like midnight. I was like, what? I've never had Bill over here till midnight. That was crazy. I knew, like, I figured he stayed up late, but because he's asked me multiple times, like, how long do you stay up till? When do you go to bed? I tell him, I go to bed at like 8 o'clock normally, and I don't think he understood what I was saying to him, like my routine, how I get up at night and do yoga and stuff. But I'm kind of glad that I did sleep in today, because he would have kept me up, I would have been fucked up. But yeah, I've been really just getting everything set up. I haven't really done anything yet because of Bill. Bill was here for 2 hours talking, and I just, hung out with him, enjoyed the time with him. We talked a lot. So, I mean, you guys seen part of it. Wasn't really talking about anything, really. But, just random shit, So, that is gonna drive me nuts. That's getting turned down tonight. We're not dealing with that right now. What we are about to do is smoke and get to computer work and reading and doing stuff. Which I have this receipt in my pocket. I forgot to put it in the receipt box. Which I just gave Bill $20, so we're short another $20, and I didn't even get a chance to do anything. I haven't uploaded the transfer case, nothing. Bill wanted to hang out, and Bill cut me from working, so I did nothing. I got nothing done. It's kind of frustrating. I'm gonna go. I gotta go put some shorts on before we get going. We're gonna be on the couch, so I'm not gonna be out there. I was trying to get ready and set up, but like Bill stopped over. He likes to talk, I mean, I like when he comes over to talk, so. Sorry about that. I still have fucking clothes drying on my heater. If I'm washing my clothes in the fucking bathtub. Ah, bitch. Fucking hurt me, motherfucker. Yeah, I love these briefs, but they're not comfortable to me, man. I don't really care for them. I like the old school boxers, man. Like the silk ones, I prefer those, but they had a good deal on these fucking briefs. I couldn't really turn them down. Which I gotta put some socks on because there's shit on my floor. It's driving me crazy. I can't do it, man, with things sticking to my feet. I'll go nuts. It'll drive me fucking nuts. I gotta sweep my kitchen floor. But I'm not doing it right now. We have other things to do. Like make lemon water. Because Bill I went down to Bill's house, walked him down to his house, and stole some bottled water from him, which I'm about to eat a bowl of cereal, make lemon water, drink that. I got coffee, and then we're gonna get to rolling. So I'm gonna eat the cereal first. I might as well. I was trying to eat before, but it's fucking midnight, you know what I mean? And I gotta get these videos in and shit. Bill's here, so Bill really set me behind. I was trying to, get him out of here, but we're talking. We're having a good conversation. So, which just ate out of this bowl. Dry it out. Gotta eat, man. I ate all 3 bananas he gave me. I'm still a little hungry. And I know once I get to thinking like hard, I'm about to be up all night, you know? It's midnight. I'm gonna be up until 4 or 5 in the morning. I'm about to be doing computer shit, reading for 4 or 5 hours. I'm wide awake. I slept all day, you know? All I did was buy a laptop today. That was it, really. That's all I did today. Bill was fucking cracking me up. He's fucking telling me that the neighbors are gossiping about me and they all think I'm a drug dealer. Because Bill says they can't understand how I have all this nice furniture and all these nice things and how I'm always at the house and I don't work, you know. I don't have a 9 to 5 and how I'm always here and how like these people are always at my house, you know what I mean? Because of Facebook Marketplace, you know, for me selling stuff, but they think I'm selling drugs. It's funny, it's hilarious. I think it's awesome. All it is just shows you that I'm really doing something, you know what I'm saying? I'm really getting it, you know, and they're just jealous. That's all it is. That's all it is. People gossip, man. Listen, people are gossiping about you like that, you're doing good. Listen, man, my neighbors across the street constantly staring at me, watching me, everything I do. All my neighbors, all of them are watching me. That's why I don't sell drugs. It's just because I do stuff. I'm always having people over here. I'm always fixing stuff. I run a business out of my house. That's what they don't understand. They've never ran a business, let alone run one out of the house. So they don't see what it is that is really going on. They're at work all day, then they come home, they only see a little bit. They only see what they see, and they're trying to piece it all together. And in their head, they don't know how to make $1,000 in one day, you know what I mean? So by me having, you know, all this nice furniture, you know, and I have, you know, $4,000, $3,000 in my wallet, my pocket, you know, and my neighbors see it, you know, they're thinking that I'm a drug dealer, and that's not the case. It's stupid. I do have a rule though, when I do have, and everything is going to be up and running once I show everyone how to do it, because I'm basically starting all over again to show everyone, but normally I never leave the house with less than $1,000 in my pocket. I always keep $1,000 in my pocket. And the reason why is once you get that far in the business and you're making money and you got your hands in everything, which I actually keep more than that on me at all times, but 1,000 is a good start number. You know, if you see something, you travel like I do, you travel as much as I do, you come across something that's rare, You gotta buy it right then and there. That person wants cash. You can't get to the ATM, you're fucked. I couldn't tell you how many times I lost a deal or couldn't get to a bank in time, or because they didn't have that bank available in that, in that state or whatever it is. So I always keep $1,000 in my wallet. I would never leave the house without $1,000. I couldn't tell you how many times I've had that money, that $1,000 in my pocket. I'm just doing regular business, everyday business that I normally do, and I come across something like a four-wheeler or a bike or, a laptop or something, right? This person's hard up on money. They want, $400 for, this $3,000 piece, They need the money up now, up front. I have it. I'm getting that deal. They're not going to someone else. I have it. I'm able to, provide them with what they need right then and there. And I'm able to make that profit. You understand what I'm saying? That's where that money comes in at. That's how you get that deal, because you're ready, you're prepared. So we're going to be working on that, We're going to be working on getting to that point where I always have $1,000 in my pocket to start. We're about to start jotting down everything. I started with 500, which we paid bills, which you're going to have to pay bills just like me and everything. So, whatever it is that you're doing, try to rack up $500 real quick. Whatever you think you can sell. Everything else that you have, you can use. You don't count it. Don't count it yet until you sell it. And whenever you spend money, you got to recoup it. So, I just spent $300 today, so I got to recoup it, That's why I got to go list that transfer case, which it should have already been listed, but Bill was here, which I should have brought Bill out there and just listed it with Bill. But, I was enjoying my company with him. I really was. So I don't get time like that with Bill that much. Usually it's me and Bill. He's driving me somewhere. We're doing something, not just hanging out. And it can be frustrating with Bill sometimes because Bill wants to talk when I'm trying to do stuff and I'm busy. And that's the whole reason why we're even doing stuff. Today was the first day I actually really enjoyed my conversation with Bill because I wasn't pressed to do anything. My mind wasn't consciously on something else. I was able to focus and give my 100% attention to Bill. So I was able to enjoy it. But Bill understood that today. I think it hit Bill today. I think Bill realized what his problem has been when we hang out. Is he talks too much. He wants to, do Bill instead of work with me, you know what I'm saying, in rhythm and sync, which he's starting to learn me and I'm starting to learn him, which I'm happy this is happening on camera because that makes all the difference in a work environment. I couldn't tell you how many businesses I've ran or managed where people, they don't get along, there's no rhythm. It's usually not the business, it's the people. So if you're running a business or you plan on running a business, you really gotta be able to see who gets along and who can lead, because you're gonna have to be able to, put those people in the places that they need to be, and you gotta be able to, do that. You gotta be able to see it. You can't do it if you don't see it, right? So. And Bill's really intelligent. Bill's really fucking smart. This is full, and it's midnight. And I still have this. which I'm pouring in here. So I wanted to turn my coffee maker off before I forget. My dumbass fucking sit here for a couple hours, do this computer shit, fucking, and then be crashing and just go lay bed, lock up the house, and fucking forget that, and then burn the house down. It's just how I am. Perfect everything else, forget that one thing. Story of my life. We gotta shut this front door, or at least I'm gonna shut the screen door. I always leave this wide open, and it's like, you know what, I better shut it. I don't need nobody running up in here, even though they'll regret it. I gotta piss. I don't think you guys want to hear me piss. I'll be back. I'm gonna give you guys some. Maybe there's something on the radio for you guys to hear. I doubt it. It's been coming in staticky, man. I gotta move it. It's probably the magnet from the speaker, honestly. I got this little Logitech subwoofer right here that the radio's on. It's probably fucking messing the signal up. Alright, we are ready for the most part. Even though I rolled up a joint and I smoked it to do computer stuff, and then Bill showed up, so that joint is well worn off. I gotta roll up another one. So that was kind of a waste, but it's fine. I'm pretty sure just people are fucking going crazy with the fireworks. Which I wish I could go see some. I wish I could be with Margarita underneath the fireworks. But, you know, don't always go the way you want to, you know. The devil always has other plans. And so does God. So, we're about to do what God wants to do. Because I am ready to take evil out. I'm sick of evil. I'm sick of fucking the bullshit. I ask God every day, please, 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 show me how to end this. I'm so sick of the suffering, and I've asked God to take me out a couple times. I don't want to suffer no more. Yeah, he just laughed at me. But we are about to definitely smoke. We're about to smoke and get this computer stuff going finally. I'm excited for this new machine. I'm actually kind of liking Windows 11. It's not bad. It's really not. I'm gonna be busy, man. I got 3 fucking machines to do now. I got this one, and this one. Which, this is exciting because this has a fingerprint scanner. Which actually surprised me. I thought that was neat. For it to have. I've had one laptop before that had a fingerprint scanner, and I never used it. I set it up, but I never used it. I didn't have the laptop that long. I ended up selling it. It was called a Clio. A Clevo. It was some weird fucking name brand laptop I've never seen before. But yeah, dude, it's got a fingerprint scanner on it, man. I can literally just go boop and it'll log in. I don't even have to type in my password anymore. Like, that's gonna be nice. I'm happy it has that. It's gonna be nice on my sailboat, you know. I could just touch it and it'll log right in, you know. This is probably what I'm gonna do most of my weather charting on. Which I gotta figure everything out still. Oh my God, look who that is, Donald Trump. You know, this is the stock system, you know. I'm excited though. This thing's nice, dude. The graphics card is nice. I went to download Steam because I got like Grand Theft Auto 5. I have GTA 5 and I have the Xbox One controller, so I kind of been missing playing video games a little bit, just a little. I want to see if this laptop will run GTA 5 better than my other laptop, which I think it's going to. It has way better graphics card. This laptop is designed just to do, you know, development strictly for games. It's a graphics designing laptop. That's what I bought it for. This laptop should blow my other laptop out the water when it comes to graphics power. But it doesn't have that 4K screen. My other laptop has that 4K screen, which it's way brighter than this one. It's definitely nicer. When it comes to the quality of the screen, but definitely has a higher refresh rate. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on for it, and I'm excited to test it out. I'm super excited. So, which I wanted to get things going on here, and I want to get the Bible on here. So, I wanted to check out real quick to see what Bible programs they had. So I wanted to open up Synaptic, which we still got to download. We still got to find a video recording app. I'm just going to type in Synaptic. So eventually you guys will be able to see this really, really well, which I'm about to start working on that tonight. So we can start recording this stuff. I can start video editing. I'm going to be looking up at the video editing software, which right now we're probably going to be using OBS Studio for the most part, which we're about to download today. I've been doing the research, and it looks like that's going to be my best bet is OBS. So this computer, you know, this is a slow computer compared to, you know, these two. That's why this computer is really just going to be my workstation, you know, just for browsing the internet, that type of stuff. You know, just little things, you know, watching movies, that type of stuff, you know, listening to music, browsing the web, you know, food recipes, you know. I'm going to be on this the most of the time. This is the computer that's going to be on 24/7, and it's going to be strapped down on the boat. So this is going to be the workstation, the main workstation. And this is going to remote into everything else. And, you know, this is obviously going to be in my backpack mobile everywhere I go. So this is going to have it's going to be set up basically for mostly banking, communications when I'm traveling, doing like, you know, traveling with cameras and stuff, recording, you know, pictures and, you know, when I'm on the road, interviewing people and stuff, this will be with me. And then this is going to be for the weather. This is mostly going to be for like charting weather, mostly for developing and analytics, like studying that type of stuff. And then it's probably going to be doing some video editing as well, because it has you know, it's got 6 gigabytes of DDR5 graphics memory. You know, it's got 6 gigabytes of just graphics memory alone, you know. So most likely that's probably between this one and my other machine if I don't end up selling it. Which, I don't know yet. We got to figure it out because we're here to make money, not spend money, right? I just spent $300, so we got to recoup that, which I'm going to do that in the morning now. I'm not going out there to set up that transfer case. It's late, I'd have to get a flashlight. It's just, I'm going to pull it out in the daylight, you know what I mean? And bring it out in the sun and do it right, set it up in the driveway. Which I was trying to get out there before it got dark, but Bill stopped me. He stopped me dead in my tracks, so. Yeah. I don't know why Synaptic never opened. It's weird. Oh, yes it did. It opened up over here. Alright, so we're just gonna go Bible, type in Bible. Let's see what happens when we type in Bibble. I know they have some Bibble programs, but that was with Linux Mint. Did I type it right? I did. Alright, so let's see. They have a bunch of them, it looks like. Holy shit. Daily devotional verse from KJV Bible reading study application. It's called Wide Margin. I'm trying to see if there's one that I knew. Bible editor. Bible edit. King James Version of the Bible. User interface program. I'm actually looking for the terminal one. Command line Bible browsing and search tool. The Sword Project is an open source cross-platform library Bible software with a constantly growing list of front ends, text mode, web-based. Says this package contains a command line utility for Sword, allowing Bible browsing and searching. This tool is used mostly only for library testing. So yeah, we're not going to use that one. It says OpenLP is a free church presentation software or lyrics projection software used to display slides of songs. No, we don't need that. Text Live. No. U2O is a fast Python conversion program that is used to convert USFM formatted Bibles. No, we're not converting anything yet. We might end up using that. Verse displays the Bible's verse on each login. No, I don't want to do with that. Xiphos is a Bible study program for the known desktop environment based on the Sword Project, which we're running XFCE, so this would work. It looks like we might be using Wide Margin, man. Yeah, this says Wide Margin is a Bible reading and study application. It has a focus on speed and simplicity. Features include, as you type, searching a passage, navigation, familiar browser-based interface. Yeah. I'm going to download this one, Bible KJV, and then we're going to download Wide Margin, which I'm going to do Wide Margin the old school way. We're going to download the KJV this way. Just still didn't pay my electric bill. I need to fucking pay that. I was going to do that. And it would help if I connected to the internet, huh? Or disconnect. That's probably what I need to do. It always does that for some reason. Yeah, see? I need to disconnect it until I get it set up. I don't have that Wi-Fi Pineapple set up. It was trying to connect to my gear over there. Alright. The other one was called Wide Margin. So I got to remember that's called Wide Margin. This can be closed. Alright, so we're just going to type in sudo sudo. We're going to type in apt-get. And it's called, we got to type in install because we got to tell it not only to get it, fetch it, right? We got to tell it to install it. And then it's called Wide Margin, which was all lowercase, it looked like, and all one word. So We should be good. We should be able to hit enter. It should install it. It should ask us for my password. Yep. Put in my password. I did. It's seen it. It says the following additional packages will be installed: libglib2 and then libgtk 2.0. Also monodoc dash GTK2. The manual will be installed and a few other things. It says it's going to use 7,565 kilobytes of disk space. It says to hit the letter Y to continue. You type in Y and you hit enter, and it goes and does it. So while that does that, we'll go ahead and go look at one of these Bible programs. Education, wide margin. So it already did that one. Let's see where the Bible KJV is. I didn't see that. I wonder if it's in Office. No. Other? No. Multimedia, maybe? Not in there. It's not in internet. Where are you at, dude? You were the first one I installed, so that's weird. That's weird. It only installed the wide margin one. And I said the other one might just be a terminal program. It's probably what it is. But we'll open up the wide margin one. I'll check out the other one later. Where you at? Oh, it's got to be under education, right? Yeah, wide margin. Oh, there she is in all her glory. Looks very simple. Daily readings. So it has daily readings. You can hit browse. You hit all, and then it has Genesis. Boom, chapter 1. There we go. Even though this is not in the terminal. I had a terminal one, and it's called Bible Time. I'm about to look it up. That's not what I'm asking. Son of Man, that's what it's called. Son of Man. Let's see. I remember the name, I couldn't remember the name of it, but this is what it's called, Son of Man. Pip install Son of Man. What is pip? Let's see. Well, we can download a tar file, so we can compile it, which we could compile it by source, but it should have it. I don't see why. Let me type it in. Let's see what happens. We'll just do this. Go back, type in Son of Man. No? That's weird that I had it. I wonder. It's in the Linux Mint repository, so. Let's do this. I should have went back to the website, but I wanted to see if there's any Debian files. This is the program I'm looking for right here. Let's see, this is... Alright, we're good now. It wants you to download the Snap Store. So, that's what we'll do. Literally, we can just copy these right here. We can literally just do this. You can just boom. So we'll just do this. It's telling you how to do it. You can see it right here underneath it. So we'll go sudo su so we don't have to type it in constantly. Alright, and then we're gonna go ahead and type in install snap. So apt dash get install snap. I really want this Bible program because I like it. And let's go ahead and install them real quick. I really liked it, and it was in Linux Mint, so I know it's a Debian program, and Kali Linux is Debian based, so it will run. Alright, so now we're going to do the same thing basically. Instead of snap, we got to install core, so we type in core. And it says it looks like we already... Oh, we got to snap. So sudo, we're going to go snap install. So snap install core. So we're using snap to install. Maybe we have to move to it. It's probably because we're not in it. That's just how it is. Oh, and we gotta ask permission for some reason, because it's telling me I gotta ask permission. Sudo snap install core. Let's see what happens. It says, can I communicate with server localhost style Unix snap connect no such file directory. That's weird. Always having fun doing this stuff. I want to paste. Oh, there it is. It's weird, man. I'm having issues over here. Probably because I haven't smoked. I'm not thinking right. That's probably what it is. I need to smoke. My hand's starting to hurt too. I need to get that recorder so I don't have to fucking sit here. You guys can watch me. I can set it up and you guys can see what it is I'm doing. And there'll be all different videos, everything. Which I really don't want to smoke any more of this jelly cake. Because it's that good. I got 2 buds left. I'm gonna smoke some of this Red Runts. Alright, it's good. This is gonna irritate me. It is sudo apt get update. I got a lot to do. I still gotta work on all these machines. I'm gonna be up. I really just want this damn program installed. I don't know why it's not. I'm about to find out. It's probably because it needs to be updated. There's some core. I bet you any money there's some dependencies it needs. That's what I'm checking right now. Because it said that it went to go connect and fetch it, but it said there was no file directory, which means that it's searching for a dependency that it needs, which is basically it needs another file to install. Shit's going crazy. So let's do this. I'm about to just compile it from source. Just download the tar file. It's not hard. All you do is you gotta download it, go to the actual file, and then you gotta make file. You basically just gotta make a folder directory and then unpack it and then install it within the folder. That's all you gotta do. It's not hard, it just takes a second. That's all it is. I'm trying to do this with the camera, and that's why I want to get the recording stuff done. Let's see. It blows my mind that it's in the Linux Mint repository, but nobody's ported it to Kali Linux. It just surprises me. I'm downloading it from source, which is a tar.gz file. These papers are thin. They're small. I kind of miss those big ass raw papers I had, just because I could smoke a fatty. You could fit a lot in there. I should have just had my pen, but it's not the same. I'm starting to crash. I can feel it. That's what I want to smoke. Bill kind of messed me up big time. Like, I'm 2 hours behind, dude, and like, that 2 hours was my window of really getting things done. You know what I'm saying? And the evil one will use people to do that. I'm not saying that he's evil. I'm not saying that he came over, you know what I mean, to stop me. But what I'm saying, though, is the evil one will send people to keep you from doing what it is you need to be doing. So, you know, if you're trying to accomplish something that you notice that, make sure you go out of your way to accomplish what it is you're trying to accomplish, because he will get in your head and you will come up with all of these excuses not to do what it is you're supposed to be doing. Trust me, I know. He's good at that. He's real good at that. I had 50 subscribers and somebody unsubscribed. I don't know who it is. I think it's funny. Why would you subscribe and then unsubscribe? That means they were watching me and didn't. I don't know. It's fucking weird. There's a couple reasons why you would do that, but I'm just not. I wonder what it is that I said. What it is that I didn't say. I bet you any money it's just because I talk about Jesus. That's all it is. Or they don't like something that I did or said. Which, I'm fine with that. I'm happy that person's gone. Because if it's something that I said, that means that person is evil, because everything that is coming out of my mouth is the truth. Fuck is my lighter, man? I got tons of them. I got my torch over here. Alright. Now it's time to smoke. Good boy. It tells you how to install everything. Gives you all the lines, all that stuff. Tells you how to do it. Spell checking, all that stuff. Install. Okay, when installing all, it tells you how to do the languages, the themes, all that stuff, the coding. This is basically what it looks like in the background when the program is running. It's doing this stuff. This is what every time we use a computer, and you guys are like, everyone was using like a web browser or anything like that, they're surfing Facebook on their phone. This type of stuff is what's happening in the background, and they don't know it. And then this is the tar file, which these are basically all the files that it runs, That just should tell you how to set it up as well. That tells you how to set it up. And it has these different languages. He ain't lying. He said time is short, tribulations are at the door. He's the one this guy developed all of these. See, I was just about to install it from Snap. I installed Snap, but every time I go to run it through Snap, it won't work. You know what? I wonder if Pip is on here. It is. So let's just do this. Pip. We should be able to go pip install. So pip install, right? Because it says right here, install is a command. And then we should be able to type in the package name. So the package name. Son of Man. So it's just called Son of Man. So we should be able to just type in pip install Son of Man. So we should be able to type in sudo, right? Because we need. So let's just clear. Because we have pip. We're in the bin file. So let's go sudo pip install. Because we want to install Son of Man. And then type in Son of Man. If everything goes well, we should be able to do something. Type in the password. See what happens. Maybe I typed in the password wrong. Oh, wow. It's installing. All right. So we're actually getting somewhere. So it's downloading Son of Man from the internet through pip. So then downloaded Xerox, which is the program it's using, tar. It's building it. So it's telling me if I run pip as the root user, it says don't do that. So it's basically saying to always run pip in this terminal, not with the hashtag, not with the pound key, but with the cash sign, and then always ask it for privileges so you don't end up messing anything up. That's all it's saying. So we should be able to type in Son of Man. Boom. There it is. Por favor. Yeah. We're good, dude. We have so I can literally, so I type in, let's see, so you type in M1, I go to books, and then it has King James. It has all of these. This is why I wanted it. It has the French Bible from 1910. It has the Spanish Bibles. It has Italian. It has all of them. It has every single translation you could think of. And then the reason why I wanted it is because, boom, look. It's in the terminal. So, and I'm always in the terminal. This is what I'm always going to be in, you know what I mean, for the most part on my boat when I'm developing and because I can't use a lot of data. When you're using all these windows, all those graphical windows, you're using a lot of data if I'm doing it over the internet, right? So I'm literally going to be connected to the internet just through a little window like this. I don't need all that. All I want is words. I'm going to be reading. So, yeah, we got Son of Man, so that makes me happy. So I should be able to basically just anytime now I can just do this. I can type that. I can open this. I can literally just type in Son of Man. Hit enter. Boom. And I have it. Which I should be able to. I don't know if it's I wonder if it actually gives me. Yeah, it doesn't pop up. It doesn't have a thing. So it's just when I downloaded it in Linux Mint, it actually had it showed me in the actual program list. I could click on it with my mouse and open it up, but which surprised me because it is a terminal program. But somebody developed a graphical login, which I could set that up if I wanted to. But I like it. I like it. I can just type, that's where I want it. I'm excited. I'm super excited. Damn, already 54 minutes. Time flies by, man. So, just doing this little bit of talking, you know what I mean? I killed 2 hours of Bill. I could have been getting all that done. I told Bill, I'm like, Bill, you gotta go, man. I'm like, I'm supposed to be doing stuff. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. I was like, there's nothing wrong with it. They're keeping me from making us a lot of money. So, you're keeping me from buying you a car, Bill. So, but, we gotta get this going. We gotta get this stuff going. I'm gonna read a little bit of Bible before we go, because I got a few more minutes before I gotta upload this video. It's, my internal storage is capped out, so I'll just get in a little Bible work, which it's gonna take an hour for this video upload. So I apologize for not having much computer stuff yet. That's what happens when you have neighbors, people, friends. Don't always go the way you want. It never does. It does does sometimes. What the fuck? There's a beetle. It's because I have my windows open in my house. Alright, so we started out at 500 today. So 500. We got a minus 300 for the laptop. That left us at 200. I had to pay electric bill, which I still had to pay, so we're minus 50. It's 150. I gave Bill $20, and I gave the mail lady $20. That's 30. So minus 30. That's 120. I spent $9 for breakfast. I spent $7 at the dollar store. So it's basically $20. So minus another 20, and all I have is $100 left, which is in the bank account. Where I have, so. So I got $100 left. That 300 for the laptop. If I sell the other laptop, which I'm probably gonna keep it, so we gotta make some money. I gotta recoup that 300. Cause that 500, I gotta put into something. We gotta flip this 500. I had to buy, so not only do I gotta recoup the 300 for this laptop, I gotta recoup the money that I gave Bill, the lady, and I gotta recoup the money for my electric bill. Because I had to spend it. So we're starting with 500. So basically you gotta look at it like this, right? Whatever situation you're in, you might be in the hole, I don't know. If you have problems, you have legal problems, you better go take care of those first before you even try to start a business, because there's no point to start a business or anything like that if you got to do time. You will lose it all. Nobody's going to take care of it for you while you're in there. I can guarantee it. And even if they did, it's not going to get done the way you want it to. So you're better off just going to do your time. If you're looking at life, I don't know what to tell you. You better start talking to God. But we got to recoup that money tomorrow. I got to recoup that money tomorrow because that 500 is going into that truck if she drops it off. Which tomorrow I'm going to be really trying to bank on seeing her tomorrow, seeing what she says. So if she doesn't drop that off or doesn't come through in the next few days, I gotta basically take this 500 that we have and we gotta find something else. We gotta find something else to turn that 500 into 5,000, which I'll show you guys how to do it. You got to find something. You have to find something you can fix. You have to find something you can put money into and flip. You gotta be good at whatever it is you're doing. So I'm good at fixing vehicles, computer stuff, fixing stuff. So that's what we're gonna do is fix stuff right now. But it's the same thing in the sense you gotta find something to put the money into. You can start with $500. Our goal right now is to turn 500 into 5,000 the first week, which most of the time ends up turning into 2 weeks when you first start. Most of the time, it's always took me about 2 weeks. There's always, when you start dealing with cars, you start dealing with big money and stuff, and you start dealing with people where there's paperwork involved, you got to deal with the state. You know what I mean? It takes business days to process, so you're always looking at, okay, I work all this week, but I'm not going to see the money till next week. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of what business is you're waiting from checks before, and then you're working on, the next checks for the next checks to come in. And that's what you want, because you want checks always coming in. You got to have residual income coming in. So, which, to be a multi-millionaire, you got to have multiple checks coming in. You will never be a millionaire if you don't have multiple checks coming to an address, to a mailbox or a PO box. It's not possible. Every millionaire has multiple PO boxes, mails, they're coming in. If you have one business making $1 million, you still have a mailbox, you still have something coming in. You got to have a mailbox, the checks are coming in. So I got to work on that too. I got to get a PO box. So I'm gonna read real quick. So we'll go ahead and finish John. I guess we'll gotta read John. Is this gonna cut off soon? It's 103. So we read the spirit of truth, hated by the world. The friend will come. It says, I think we read. Okay. It's going to be chapter 17 because we read all the way up to chapter 17. So it says, It says, Jesus' prayer for his followers. It said, Jesus said these things. Then raising his eyes in prayer, he said, Father, it's time. Display the bright splendor of your Son, so the sun in turn may show your bright splendor. It says, Jesus said these things. Then raising his eyes in prayer, So he raised, he looked up to the sky, It says, Father, it's time. Display the bright splendor of your Son, so the sun in turn may show your bright splendor. You put him in charge of everything human, so he might give real and eternal life to all in his charge. And this is the real and eternal life, that they know you, the one and only true God, and Jesus Christ whom you sent. I glorified you on earth by completing down to the last detail what you assigned me to do. And now, Father, glorify me with your very own splendor, the very splendor I had in your presence before there was a world. I spelled out your character in detail to the men and women you gave me. They were yours in the first place, then you gave them to me, and they have now done what you said. They know now, beyond the shadow of a doubt, that everything you gave me is first hand from you. For the message you gave me, I gave them, and they took it and were convinced that I came from you. They believe that you sent me. I pray for them. I'm not praying for the God-rejecting world, but for those you gave me, for they are yours by right. Everything mine is yours, and yours mine, and my life is on display in them. For I am no longer going to be visible in the world, though continue in the world, while I return to you. Holy Father, guard them as they pursue this life that you conferred as a gift through me, so they can be one heart and mind, as we are one heart and mind. As long as I was with them, I guarded them, and the pursuit of life you gave through me. I even posted a night watch, and not one of them got away, except for the rebel bent on destruction, the exception that proved the rule of Scripture. Now I'm returning to you. I'm saying these things in the world's hearing so my people can experience my joy completed in them. I gave them your word. The godless world hated them because of it, because they didn't join the world ways, just as I didn't join the world's ways. I'm not asking that you take them out of the world, but that you guard them from the evil one. They are no more defined by the world than I am defined by the world. Make them holy, consecrated with the truth. Your word is consecrating truth. In the same way that you gave me a mission in the world, I gave them a mission in the world. I'm consecrating myself for their sakes, so they'll both be truth consecrated in their mission. I'm praying not only for them, but also for those who will believe in me, because of them and their witness about me. The goal is for all of them to become one heart and mind, just as you, Father, are in me and I in you, so they might be one heart and mind with us. Then the world might believe that you, in fact, sent me. The same glory you gave me, I gave them, so they'll be as unified and together as we are, I in them and you in me. Then they'll be mature in this oneness, and give the godless world evidence that you've sent me and loved them, in the same way you've loved me. Father, I want those you gave me to be with me right where I am, so they can see my glory, the splendor you gave me, having loved me long before the world was ever a world. Righteous Father, the world has never known you, but I have known you, and these disciples know that you sent me on this mission. I have made your very being known to them, and you are in what you do, and continue to make it known, so that your love for me might be in them exactly as I am in them. So I'm gonna let you guys go. You know what? No, because it's chapter 18. I won't be able to read it all. It'll cut out. So I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna upload. It's gonna take a while. It's fucking probably 1 o'clock at night. Yeah, see, it's 1 o'clock at night. I was trying to do these videos 2 hours ago. Shit always happens, man. I'm telling you. I'm gonna do my best to try to stay up. I'm going to be up for at least another hour or two, but I don't know, by the time the video uploads and stuff, I'm not sure how I'm going to be feeling, you get what I'm saying, once I start doing the stuff that I need to get done. I'm a little upset because I wanted to show you guys this stuff and do it with you guys, and now I can't unless I wait till tomorrow, but I can't keep on pushing the stuff off. Because I have been. I keep on pushing it off to do it with you guys, and then, I'm by myself, and you can only do so much. That's another thing too, I don't have anybody with me, like a lot of these YouTube channels and stuff. They have tons of people, you know what I mean? They have people helping them, and they've been at this for a long time too, So, I'll get there. I'll be there. And it won't be long. So, yeah. I gotta get to work though, so I'm gonna, what's probably gonna happen is me get a lot of the stuff done, and then, I'll just pick up where I'm at tomorrow. I'll just, I'll save some good stuff, tomorrow. I'll just get it set up ready, you know what I mean? That type of stuff. Because I still got a lot to do. I gotta get this. I gotta start playing with this new machine too. Once I get this stuff going, I haven't even got this stuff going. But I kind of have an idea of what I want to do with each machine, so that works out. And then tomorrow we gotta try to recoup $400 in a sense, because all I got is $100 left. You know, and I'm gonna be out of weed soon, so you know this all. You gotta take this all into account. You know, your food, my habits, all that stuff. You know, and I gotta be able to make it. I gotta be able to pay for it. You know, and I have an advantage. I have an advantage right now. I'm not paying any rent, right? Because I'm leaving this house. So I only have a certain amount of time really to take advantage of this place. So, you know, if a lot of times, you know, a lot of this work, I gotta pay for a lot, or when I strip down these vehicles or whatever it is I'm doing computer work. You know what I mean? I'm renting a building from somebody. I'm leasing out a building, which I've done multiple times. So, you know, and that always cuts into your profit. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm really trying to shoot for $5,000 this week coming up, is because I'm not paying for any rent and I have the garage and this driveway for a couple more weeks, you know. So, I got to get to it. Which, you know, we're gonna be taking that into account. You know that I'm not paying rent. So you gotta, you know, whatever situation you might be in, whether you're homeless or you're in a home, and whatever you can do, just try to get $500 saved up. We're gonna jot it down, and then figure out whatever it is that you want to do, whether it's a service or it's, you know, it's something that you like to do. It's a hobby, a job, you know. It can be a business, something you do for somebody, which is gonna be a little different if it's a service, because you're gonna have to market yourself. You're gonna have to set up contracts, which I'm not going to be doing just as of yet. Really, all I'm really doing is teaching the people value and stuff, because it seems like a lot of people don't have a good grasp on that. They don't have no idea of what something is worth. Like my dad, for instance, right? My dad sat there and dogged me because of that truck from my uncle, caused a bunch of problems and all this other stuff, and told me that I'm retarded for getting this truck. But yeah, I made $6,000 off this truck. Like, I made 500, 400 just off the bed, just off the truck bed. My dad was there when it happened. You know, 5 guys. It took 5 of us to move it. You know, my dad was like, "Damn, you really made that much off that truck, off the just the bed?" Yeah, dude. I didn't know that. Because you never fucking listened to me, man. My whole life it's been like this. My whole life. My whole fucking life. And this is why I did everything away from them. I was never around. When I did come around, I didn't tell them anything. I didn't talk to them. I didn't bullshit, man. And then the one time I did come around for a while, I was strung out. I lost everything. I was trying to find a place to live. And they didn't even take me in. The only one that really fucking took me in was my brother Michael. Which is the only one that I fucking... Dude, these fucking hairs, man. I got it. Smaller. There we go. There's these long ones, man. They come out and they start curling, and they start like tickling, you know, they'll tickle. Dude, they get long. I get ones like that. They're like fucking horse hairs. They're coarse, man. They're like black people hair, like pubes, like they're curly and shit. They're long as fuck, man. Crazy to me. I forgot what I was talking about. But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do a little bit of computer stuff, and honestly, I'm probably gonna crash because I'm irritated a little bit now that I didn't get what I wanted done. It always happens, man. I'm locking this door. I'm gonna be locking this door. That's what's gonna happen. I'm fucking locking this door and locking the windows. Nobody's coming over here. Nothing. I'm just getting irritating. I'll see you guys tomorrow. That's what's gonna happen. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Y'all take care.